What's the signal thing for up here? And
Which
distance,
signal?
no signal.
Oh, I don't know
the,
those.
the one is the ISAN. So or the Delta. That's not installed
I
or not
broke
working.
that.
And signal could be your transponder.
Transponder's on.
No, those are panels that probably aren't working because it was a default chip you bought out of the store.
Oh yeah.
And there's a couple panels that don't work because they were using the old ISAN.
Yep. Then it's probably those two are then the old
Hello,
ISAN.
everyone.
It's
This is
the
Maybe
same
I've got
thing on the
one
bottom.
mono back there, but
well,
I need to
another
get someone
live
to make me
stream.
3 more or buy 3 more.
Yeah,
me do
I
my
came by to
daily
give you 3 more
routine.
yesterday, but you think you had gone AFK. I hung around for 5 minutes. And I was like, I'll get them another time.
Should just bolted them on.
I have to
I
post
couldn't. I
myself.
couldn't bolt anything in your ship. I tried.
Okay.
In the
Wasn't added
background,
to
you
your
will
ship,
hear
right?
some of the clan members.
More than happy to add you to the ship, mate.
Yeah. Well, you were AFK. I couldn't tell you to do that.
Okay.
I think you said you were running off to do something just as I showed up. I just missed you.
Were you in game again?
Bird Dog. BYRDDAWG.
That is two. Streamers.
If anyone wants to take this out for any reason, feel free to. Just remember to, well, there are 2 people who can. But just obviously refill the rods when you're done.
What the hell?
What's up?
I didn't do it.
Anybody have the coordinates to Bird Dog Station?
I was just there. Shit. I'm 43 kilometers from it.
Make
And
sure
you have
that
Yeah. So
you
I'm.
What's your X?
no
My X is
no
24
no
2,000
no.
Oh, sorry, 24,561.
Guys, stream.
Okay, then there is a typing error somewhere.
My
You-
Z is 3271.46.
Obsidian.
Yeah, that seems right.
And then my Y is I'm down 43 kilometers, so my Y is probably actually
Sorry.
212,776.
213,843.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Wow.
Then why do I have these?
Wow.
coordinates?
Bird.
This makes no sense.
Oh fuck. Guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
What about streaming did you not understand?
Yeah, whatever. What are they gonna do to my station?
Well, they could.
They could come by and fix it for me?
No, I was more thinking in the lines they could hunt.
Grief us?
Hunt.
Stations can't be damaged at the moment.
No, but the moment that you come outside the station, they can kill your ship.
Yeah. If when I get killed by one of your viewers, kudos to them.
Okay, that was an invitation if ever I heard one.
I know, right?
Wow.
Start
If I
manning
even
those guns.
see somebody shoot at me, I'm like, what the fuck?
You understand that I also post my stream on Starbase Discord, right?
No.
So you pretty much told all of Starbase, hey, come.
Well, you're pointing it out now. You're only making it worse.
I don't call out for.
You're only making it worse.
Right, I am going to 16, yes?
I still can't get into the Starbase Discord.
16,
I keep
yes.
getting kicked out.
Do
I
you?
read a thing on Reddit. Somebody said they were banned from their Discord and they kept kicked out because
Yeah,
they got
me too.
some
I get that
spam was
message.
being sent out
Yeah.
or something.
It's shut down. I can't get in. Suspected spam and everything.
Yeah. I saw somebody post about it today on Reddit and they were complaining about it. And somebody said, well, they're never going to let you in because you spammed them. I was like, no, I didn't. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, I only installed Discord like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try that again.
How many thousand viewers do you have right now, anyways, Bro?
On Twitch, I have only 100 something.
No, I mean watching you right now.
No, not that many.
Two,
I,
and one of them is your grandmother.
I try to keep my chat readable. I don't try to be one of those guys that have 2,000 people in their stream. I used to be a person like that on YouTube, and I could not read the chat. It was flashing in front of my eyes, and I was thinking, what am I doing?
It's like that Asmund Gold guy. I watched his video once. I'm like, oh my god, how do you even see anything? It's like there's so many people posting. It's like forget it.
Moderators.
Definitely pick some small ones to respond to.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If I do a giveaway and people spam the chat, I understand, and then I have a bot doing the work for me. But
What ship are you in right now?
Oh,
The one looking at red crates. Oh, it's that one. Okay, got you.
Oh crap!
Oh, your rod's empty.
No idea. Apparently, my ship keeps using power when I'm standing still.
yeah, that's why I fuel generator rate.
Yeah, I have a shutdown button as well, but I was installing buttons, and if you have no power, then your buttons are black and you can't see if they're oriented up or down.
Oh,
Or I forget. Where do you put schematics again? So it's app data, roaming, Starbase.
SEC.
And then drop them in autosave, or before that.
Autosave, and then one folder deeper there's saved ships, ship something.
Right. Can I name a file so I know what it is when I'm loading it, or does it have to be
Nope.
in its default format?
It has to be in its default format. With case sensitive. So all lower cases.
yeah, I was never able to find that folder.
If in your computer, it's a hidden folder normally.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
I just want a copy of the Trifin schematics. This way I can modify that build.
I don't
Try-
think anybody has the drive-in schematics.
No, and Drive-in Blueprint
I
is
won't either.
Drive-in Blueprint is protected. The moment that you try
I'm pretty
to
sure most of the ship store stations are protected.
Yeah, most of them. The only ones that you can access are the ones that are in your pre-blueprint, something.
Pre-made ships from the
Yeah,
developers.
yeah.
You know, you can just look at it and press P rather than take them out, yeah?
No, because they're still inside the casing. So I first need to release them from the ship. Otherwise, I'm trying to lift the entire ship into my inventory.
That would be interesting.
If it worked.
That would be hilarious. Be one easy way to despawn a ship, though, if you could do it.
Aye. You become the ship.
It's already annoying that if you tag anything to your bench, like for making the tier 2 generators, you can't store the bench in your personal inventory anymore. So that basic crafting bench meter upgrade you need to carry around separately.
Damn, that is
Ridiculous.
annoying.
Ridiculous.
But unfortunately, that was done to keep people from putting items in inventory that they could carry.
Yeah, I know. There's a refueling tank and everything, but
Yeah.
it means that your crafting bench is not upgraded, and you have to carry extra parts with you, so less inventory.
So for the people on the stream, I got pushed to talk for Discord. so that I can speak freely. Pretty much what we're going to do today is getting some more of the lucrative ores if I can get that close to them. So far, every time that I went in with the ship, I didn't come out, so let's hope for the best. I'm far
I'm back, guys.
Welcome back.
far away
Thank
from the
you.
origin
Feedback.
stations.
Oh, hi guys, generally speaking.
Hello, Ionex. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I already know that I need to go
Well,
pretty
great
deep
luck.
into the
No.
asteroid field,
Yes. Yes. Good luck.
more or less
Ship is
250 kilometers away from that station. It's pretty close to that station, to be
It's
honest.
the rescue ship.
But
Not it.
we shall see.
Okay, now I'm just getting annoyed.
And maybe I should
Take
go
try
Head
to
back
zoom it out
and
away a
make
bit
it
from
further
you.
away.
Yeah.
just
Sorry?
go that way.
Rotate
Like
it
that. Yep.
while it's away from you.
Yeah, I was trying that, but it wasn't working either.
As you can see, there are a few people
It can be a bit
live.
finicky.
They are streaming in Discord to each other.
Room generator needs to hurry up and spawn.
An asteroid.
Somebody flies into you now. You're gonna be mad.
No, I'm in the safe
Yeah.
zone. I
I'm,
think we were.
I'm one of those persons that is very careful.
Does anyone have a damaged ship they want to try and repair?
So,
I do.
But yeah, that is my
got a
planning for
very
today.
Fucked up ship I need to repair.
I found
one of my
a
buddies
bug.
that I play
Oh, yeah.
for several
So if you're willing to
2
try,
years, I think now. games with, has
it
joined
worked-
this
it worked
company
for
as
me.
well.
I've done it like 7 times now on the same
I
ship.
used to be in Zone, but
What you do is you go
well,
to
be honest,
into
Zone was a
Origin,
mess.
right? You spawn the ship and you fly it. yeet it
Everybody
out
was
of
playing
outer
pretty much
space.
a single player
Right.
game and
After you eat it,
Yeah.
you go to.
didn't care for
easy
anyone
build.
else.
You click tow, and then you run to wherever it's gonna spawn.
One
and
of the
jump
things that I
where the
want to
cockpit
do is grab
Once it
some
spawns, you get the message where
of
you
the
can go to
basic
easy build
ores.
mode. Right?
just for the sake
And you
of it.
click period to enter easy build mode, and while you click it, you sit down in the cockpit. When I do that, I get respawned in the ship as it was when the blueprint came out, on top of easy build mode.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
So let's see if we can find some basic materials in case that we do bump something. I have everything
did
with me
tell
that I
devs
can repair my
about
ship
the
if
bug
needed,
exploit, whatever.
if can be. To be honest.
Okay.
They're just like I did that, but so I feel not too bad about using it.
Let's see.
You need to figure out how you control the lasers with your mouse.
C, hit C, and it brings up like the thing where you can like turn with your mouse. That's about the best thing you got right now.
We just can have like 2 stacks or so.
So done with this.
Dude, I found like a huge fucking asteroid of Carnite ore, dude. Holy fuck.
Would be nice. 2
Nice.
stacks.
How much is that going for right
But
now?
also
Is
some
anyone here an
of
option?
this.
Check. I'm not logging.
Why is this one empty?
Carnite is 7k pop.
Oh, it's not how much I thought it was gonna be.
I'm still going to
But it's-
16 since someone's a pain in the ass.
Is that a Zone 3 thing or
I think it's a zone 3 or 4, one of the two. I'm not quite sure.
maybe both? There's some overlap, quite a bit. Dude, I found like 3 class
For those
10s
that were
back to back
wondering
yesterday,
about me streaming this,
and they were all
I've
bastion.
been streaming this since day 1 that
Fucking
it is
sucks.
publicly available.
I mean, I'm buying it because you have to at that point.
Dude, I was getting pissed off because like I traveled 250k
And
in and
every time
out
that I
from
was
our
on
station
C's
to like
channel,
hit this
I mentioned
highest
it.
zone. I finally hit the zone 3, I think, or zone 4, where just it's all ash tight, and I kept hitting them at Bastion, and I was like,
2 stacks.
motherfucker, dude, you get the fuck out of here.
I'm about to get a new ship today, so I'm gonna go try moon mining.
Oh, nice. Dude.
Great.
Oh, asteroid mining in the moon area, not actual moon mining.
It would have been handy if I had
I'm never
installed
using that
an
function
ore
again.
scanner, but well, this is what it is. I didn't have the money, and I needed
Oh, this one is bugged as well.
some money.
No,
so
you're bugged.
that's
If
why
you see your
I'm
hand,
here.
You see you have the green arrow things on it? It still thinks you're manipulating the old one.
But I will pretty much
Yeah, I
delete
know.
anything that is not
But the old middle one isn't here anymore.
worth it.
No, but like
To
you
me.
won't be able to pick up any new ones, regardless of how many times you try. So it's not.
Yeah, I know.
So I will
Sucks,
try
man.
every.
Yeah, it's only a fuel rod.
Yeah, true. Tier 1, 2, so it's what, 500?
Also, if people have troubles
No idea.
with
But
approach
it still
script,
sucks. Like,
then it is probably because
it's
you still
those
have cruise
bugs
on.
that will turn away too many.
Make sure that you turn
players.
that off.
It's early access, so.
Because now
I
it
feel
only
like most
bumps
of the
at
people
small
that are gonna
pieces.
get hardcore into this game could probably like be smart enough to deal with most of the bugs. Because I mean, this isn't a very easy game
18. Come on.
out the
18.
bat. You know what I mean?
No?
Yeah, true. But
Oh,
for
18?
it to appeal to the masses or to get many people in it, it needs to be quote unquote beginner friendly too,
Hmm.
or
yeah.
appeal
Something
somewhat
happened.
to the casuals rather.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's early access. Remember when Rust came
That is
out? It was
weird.
bullshit. It used to fucking suck.
True. True.
Now that's like one of the best-selling games of all time, probably, especially since it got like revitalized by Twitch, and like it blew up on Twitch.
clear
like,
what
that game was
happened,
doing
but-
so good.
The teenagers started playing it.
I'm
Right? They
somewhat
had a server or
confused.
something. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I know that they had like the big streamers,
Broke a window.
OTV. They like started up.
Yeah,
a server.
those were the people I was thinking about. OTV. I'm not too into the streaming environment of the day's world.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch a lot of live streams that much either myself.
It looks like this rust bucket has around about 200 crates.
Nice.
Could easily hold another 50 on it.
There's more of
That's
this
why it
shit.
doesn't work.
I don't need this shit. So,
What's that?
drop.
Well, if you try to
Drop.
push tier 2
Drop.
rods into a tier 1 generator, they won't snap.
Bye.
So that makes it a lot more difficult to get all your rods into the ship.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, my old ship is sort of
It's funny.
always drifting like by 1 meter
But
a
I
second.
think
That
you
also
need a
makes things
PCM for that.
impossible to snap.
Oh yeah.
I find that
Blueprint.
ridiculous as well, though. It shouldn't be that big
Durability.
of a problem, really.
If I
Partial
don't use
damage.
my shutdown button, my ship
That's
keeps
6.
on
Yup.
shifting or twitching.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't got a
I
tracking
probably don't
system
have
built
the
into
materials.
grid system, so when you're trying to
So I
snap,
think I will
if the
just
grid's, if
kick
the main
out
grid's
this
moving,
window.
it won't snap into place.
This is what
Yeah.
it is. I cannot change what. Some of the
See, this is
parts
a
do
lot
not go
easier.
here. Some of the parts just fly randomly off. Well, can you get this?
2 more.
Laser shut off for a few moments
Really?
while everything spools up. Need more batteries.
Hey, grab the window. Come on, grab. Nice.
What the frick? I just refilled 11. Now I only have 10.
Here you go.
Didn't you lose one though?
Yeah,
Let me test
apparently.
something.
And one
You
is
remember you had to
bugged.
reload.
Yeah, and one is bugged. Because there's
Oh, one of
still
the
one
ones
in,
you got.
there's one in the, still in the tank. One Nurgite. So,
Really?
not empty.
Stop it. Really?
Yeah, well, whatever.
No, it flew through.
Holy shit, bro! This asteroid was so big it like completely filled my ship, and there's still like a shit ton there.
Here's an
Jesus.
example.
How big is your
What a
ship?
chonker.
There's a hole.
I've got a trifin, so shit.
There
let's
isn't.
see. Yeah, I'm not about to count that shit up.
No, there is.
I think it holds like.
I think Trifine is 100, is it? Right.
No. I don't think it's anywhere
no,
near
no.
as much as that.
That's
Well,
a
no,
pretty
no, not
decent hole,
crates, but like
to be
100
honest.
stacks. He means. I think it's around that, like 100 stacks of mats.
Get out of my inventory, will you?
I really got to work on
You
these
go.
moving lasers some more.
I need to check.
The
because
Ampferite is 500.
did
Can't wait for
I
that
disconnect
fucking sucker.
anything?
Stay still.
Shouldn't?
Why don't you bolt it inside to the side of the crates?
Because it won't fit inside.
Or just on top
If you
of the
turn
roof.
it sideways, so it's up and down rather than flat.
I tried that, it doesn't fit. But it should stay here because I'm not moving.
But at least I can get easier in, I think. Right?
So either I'm moving or something else is happening.
Bolt it.
No?
Just 2 bolts.
That's an extra layer of glass. Really?
What the
Interesting.
Oh, for
Oh!
fuck's sake!
That's why you should always bolt them in.
I know, and normally I was going to do that.
Oh, I'd be fuming.
Sorry for laughing.
I'm sorry for laughing. That was I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
It's just that was
me
funny.
neither, but I literally could not help it.
Yeah, but I've got one annoying.
Let me do
Somebody bumped into me,
this.
or I'm just getting yeeted
You.
all over.
I went through and organized all this shit.
See, I'm not even bolting.
Reload.
Nope. I
you,
think,
you definitely got a clip on you.
yeah. 491. So I think I'm just bugged out right now.
Go down and show me the crates that you can't bolt to them. Just the red crates there on your left. Bolt it onto there. Sideways.
250 kilometers, that will be in long run.
So you want the
Means,
base of it looking left.
150 away from
Yeah.
that one, pretty much.
Oh, well, you got a chance.
230 more to go. 26.
Time to reorganize this once again.
To defend you, when I change my fuel rods, I also wait until I
it
inserted
starts
everyone
bolting
before
again.
So, I'm rolling tobacco,
Take it out and back
so
in.
I'm not so quick at this moment.
Sometimes if you do... Oh, what the hell? Is that a spare one?
No one makes a hero.
I think it's a spare one,
Really?
like the glitches I was getting when I was working in space.
Yeah.
You sent me that message directly?
That you are so bugged.
Not sure
Right
why
now
you
I'm
want me
bugged.
to join there.
Relog.
I just did.
Especially during a stream.
I think you need to respawn your ship, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Or drive it forward.
Let me
Now it works.
quickly react to that.
No, that one. Oh, that one isn't in. Nope. Nope.
Come here, Carnet. Where you hiding?
Nope.
I think it's like still slightly above.
Yeah. Apparently my ship keeps moving right now.
And let's
The
go.
same problem I had. Or I have, generally speaking.
Yeah, I didn't used to have this problem.
No, it's something that changed a couple of days ago.
Try to keep your safe distance from asteroids when you're in here.
Right, we are 100% staying at 16. We're not going to change to anywhere else, right?
We're staying at 16. I thought it was 18.
No, they changed it to 16.
Oh, for crying out loud!
They changed it to 16 because 16 is closer to those two stations. Or 3 or 4.
Closer
I'm
to the
interested
top,
in-
Yeah.
Hmm?
No.
Okay, that's it. I give up.
What faction are you all in nowadays?
Our own. Neutral.
Makes sense.
Apparently, two of my front thrusters are
This
firing.
one is even empty. Bloody hell.
And here they do have somewhat goals to go for. Instead of in Z's where everybody was doing pretty much a single player game.
Yeah. I mean, everybody left C1s.
Oh, the Discord, yeah.
And his faction, for that matter.
Was he in a faction?
C1 had his own faction.
No, he had a company, not an own faction.
Sorry, company, yeah.
Same thing.
No, actually it isn't.
There's companies and factions. The Empire and the Kingdom.
Yeah, but both
And the
Empire and
pirates.
Kingdom is basically just two different companies defined as the factions.
Feels dirty going to station 16.
Why is that?
Because we used to be on 21.
Yeah, okay, but we also used to be on 18, so...
Still on 18.
I'm still on 18 as well.
I'm wherever the wind takes me.
Just hoping this one's not bright purple like the last one.
Yeah. No, this one's gonna be neon pink.
Better than purple.
If you say so.
Should really stick to designing. Oh, for crying out loud. They're all empty. Well, not quite.
That's all they're going to hear on his stream. Bloody rods! They won't fit in the hole! Rub them in deeper!
No, nobody cares.
Stick 'em.
I know.
I got
Don't forget to
an
name them.
I got an adult channel.
Oh, Christ. Alright.
And you
Nobody bump into my ship?
should see the
Where you
streaming.
Nice.
parked again? Where you parked again?
Yeah.
It's a shame
Just
he's
for-
not at
just-
16, isn't it?
Just for that, I'm going to turn on streamer mode for the rest of my life.
Oh.
Nearly there.
Nearly where?
16.
Oh, okay. If I
Just
start
wrong
now,
car.
I might even overtake you.
Yep. For some reason, 2 of my front thrusters are on, and I think that's why I'm going so slow.
Probably.
And for the people on the stream
There's no
wondering why
reason
I
for them
could
to be on.
flown,
They've got different names, but they're on.
thick clouds, big asteroid,
That's a problem for another day,
one asteroid hitting my ship is
like tomorrow.
bye-bye ship,
Or I could just spend the day designing.
maybe 2.
We'll wait and see. That's a lot of freaking nails.
Yeah. But it's only plate, so it's not very sturdy.
Were you trying to use them as their own form of armor?
As you can see, the asteroids here
Nails,
are
that is.
quite some bigger than in the normal collecting zone.
Apparently, these
Yeah,
give a
save
lot
some.
of durability errors if you only
So
use
even if you
plating
come
without any
for this kind of
support.
materials,
This is
you
red,
might
but I had the red
just
here.
want to go to a higher end zone to get them.
Oh, did you raise the cockpit?
No?
I thought the cockpit was embedded in it.
People
It
are
is.
often complaining, yeah, but then I get pirated.
Partially. Mostly. Little bit.
Do you see any? I
Kinda,
don't.
Sorta.
Yeah.
Nail it.
Makes- Okay, now
You haven't
we're
even got it
just-
straight. It's squint.
I believe we need to keep them a little bit dead as a line. There's another station there as well.
Yep. Not wasting my time with that one.
See, now it's just starting to annoy me.
Keep going. 6 isn't enough.
6 isn't enough?
Could go
4
some
should be
quicker
enough.
in open space,
No, not on
so
a
I will
bench.
try to do that.
Jesus
Otherwise I'm not even
Christ.
sure if I make it.
Press and hold and see where it puts them.
So
then
often
add
what
some
I
more.
did was start the stream when we were
And then
at
add
home
3 down
base.
either side.
Go here, mine some, go back. I already know that
Tank.
the travel time is
I think I got close
humongous,
Yeah.
That's good enough, apparently.
especially if I go down there, go back up. That's pretty much well the same time as
Oh,
I
yeah.
take to Big
I
I
Road
already did
Station
these,
normally.
but half of my ship is bugging out again.
The bottom one you missed. So
No,
something there.
Yeah, I know. I didn't miss it. It's a small part that I can't easily access. I need to replace
What's this
that.
thing next to 16 in the sky?
What?
Give me a sec, I'll go down so you can see it.
A little bit slower. Cloudy space.
Below the station, give me a sec. Oh, it's dark purple. Better than a bright purple, I guess. That thing there.
Oh, that's the origin station. Origin southwest, east, or north.
Hidden
Or it's
gems.
origin
When
itself.
you see them,
I
you're
think
too late.
it's one of the radio stations for your ISAN.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
one of the ISAN stations.
It's the closest Iceland station plus, well, which one it is.
See, my fuel keeps draining. Why does my fuel keep draining? My battery power is
Good.
being used.
I don't think I'm going to fit through this gap.
Open
What's
space
the
again.
answers? What the hell?
It's stopping now. Yeah, your battery was being recharged
Okay.
even after you clicked the button. That helped. It's just it had to fill up the battery.
I think I know what happened. The ore collector is one of those devices that you don't know is working and it keeps draining power.
Couldn't you see the?
Yeah. Gotta figure out a way to tell it to turn that thing back off after it starts.
I thought it only worked when there was something for it to suck up.
No, it works continuously.
Oh, it works continuously.
Keeps draining power.
So pretty
That's
much
why I
what
was
we
losing
did
so much
is
power. I
we
didn't
got
notice that my ore
multiple.
collector was still on.
Let me slow
Yeah,
down a
every
little
time you
bit.
turn your lasers
We
on,
got
it
multiple
automatically turns on
stations.
the
That
ore
is
collector.
one. Then
Only if you have it in
400
the script.
kilometers that way. There's another.
Then you need
Every
to have
of
it in the
those
script that it
stations
turns
has
it
a
off as well.
fueling
Yeah, you
ship.
can. But it's not automatically.
So I don't have
No,
to
absolutely not. But like,
depend
if you
on
have
the
a
fuel that I
script
bring
says,
from
when
origin.
mining, I need to turn on my ore collector. You
Yeah.
should also have in the same script that when I stop mining, I should stop
yeah.
having my ore collector.
Definitely.
Yeah, why they didn't build that into it in the first place, who knows?
Because you have to build everything yourself.
Yeah, I mean, every ship is different. Like,
The Trifin doesn't have that built into it. I mean, that script is there, it's just they don't build it into the damn thing for some reason. Or build the turn off into it.
I believe this is the teleport I'm supposed to link to in this building. Does anyone know where the hell it is? In the command center for Station 16. Oh, here it is.
and the link to the command center?
Yeah, everyone's got its own command center.
Yeah, but I thought those were just useless. Not gonna lie.
No,
No.
this
there's
is what you
a-
do to set your home. Now my home is Origin 20, Origin 16.
Oh,
And
So it's
18.
been removed from here.
Is 18 what?
I just
thought
usually
Beacon-
bind I just put a clone thingy over by the ship creators at the
You
station.
just come here. Command center. It's I'll show you outside what it looks like.
You can only have one command center in your list?
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
Because
it-
that changes your permanent home. This is what it
yeah,
looks
that-
like.
Yeah. Because you have a free slot to, like, if you click escape, you have that one says origin, and that's the command center.
just
I
for
presume.
good measurement.
Yep.
I'm going to
It's your
check
home, yeah.
what kind of
Yeah,
ores we
and the other
find
ones
here.
are just free warp spots.
You never know.
So you effectively increases your warp spots
It
by
might
one
be
by
8
using
keys.
that. I didn't know you could change it though, not gonna lie. I have mine to 13, which was where I spawn. And so I just have every
Although-
6th after that.
I think this is Bastion, and it's good because I need some.
You can
Very
still have
useful.
the other ones, like easy build in each station, but
Yeah.
You
I
only
have
have
mine
one
at
org.
the. Yeah, I have
So
one.
that's good.
I have mine at the ship designer workshop on every 6th.
Because in the end we need some Bastion for repairs.
That's
Some iotite
no,
as
I know,
well.
I understand
Why
that.
not? Or Falkite to set them big.
I need to run around and find all the bloody things again.
So let's see. Filled up 2, a little bit more Falkite. It's mainly used for stations, but sometimes you need a little bit. I should have brought some Cherodium, because I don't know if I find that here, but... Well... It is whatever. 2.
Alright, get back to station, sell this war, and maybe take a break now that I got everything up and running. Or some of it, anyways.
Famous last words.
Become pickaxe.
I know. I still gotta figure out how to keep my lasers on constantly instead
And
of
let's
pulsing.
keep continuing.
Oh, you don't want them to pulse.
No, when you're moving side to side with them pulsing, it's hard to get everything because the pulse, where the pulses hit, sometimes you miss
Let's see.
stuff.
What do you?
Oh, you've told them to go side to side, right? I got you.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah.
Just remove the 0-1 lines, I guess.
Problem is, I don't use it. I don't have script.
deeper you go in, the more the
Or-
asteroids
well, I mean,
Yes.
not
becomes
anymore, 'cause, one of my
obnoxious.
YOLO chips
So you
vanished.
might want to keep that
And
in
it's still
mind
pulsing.
with your speed.
You must have.
At some point, the open
I know, I
space
gotta
is not
look
so
through my,
open as you might
YOLO
think.
chips and figure out where the Trifin's pulse laser script is.
Yeah. No, I haven't used the Trifin myself, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just going to be a one line inside another script, possibly. So
Actually,
it might be
several
combined
lines.
with like your approach script or something.
Yeah, I think it is. Now that you mention it, I just gotta find it again. Since it is still working, I've got to have the damn chip, but one of my chips disappeared, or I put it into a different slot and didn't realize it.
I did that once. That was a horrible experience.
Yep.
Or putting your
So
dick in the
feel
wrong
free.
slot. I mean, what?
Well, I
missed
put it in the wrong slot as model, but
Back to
former wife
Turkey.
didn't like that.
And if I
I
see
mean,
that
I
they
didn't feel like it was
spawn
bad, but she was complaining
very
for a
close
week
or I cannot see them
I
in
can't
time,
sit down.
I will lower my speed even more.
Oh god.
All right. 16.
I gotta
right?
ask. I'm gonna do some market research. How many of you own or have owned a Magnus 2?
Owned a what?
Magnus.
What the hell is a Magnus?
Then none of you. Good. Not good, but cool. It's a ship from OKIM Industries.
I don't mess with the OK ships. They're dev built ships.
They are
Oki,
not dev build ships.
the Marmot, MN.
Yeah, Marmot NM is a Oki ship.
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, but there's a one called it's one called God damn it, I just said it.
Magus or Magnus.
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 God damn it. Yeah.
Magnus.
Yeah, the only shop I've been to besides the main area is vintage. So
Yeah. Okay. So now you learn OKIM Industries is not.
I
dev
know.
build ships.
I thought that were also part of the.
Oki ships are not not dev ships. Yeah, just like K-Bot and Duratec.
The only dev ships in the game now is the ones in the one that's called Faces Big by a Ship.
Sunny.
No, Sunny is just new player-friendly ships. So, like, they have the Marmot in the Sunny.
Yeah,
The
my Marmot
script
XT.
standard. Yeah.
Those are the dev selected player ships.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
The
dev
only
ships are in the
dev-
shop across the street there.
Yeah.
There. Does anybody have the coordinates to Origin 16?
I'm at 16, but I don't have a GPS, sorry.
You don't have GPS.
All right.
I think I might have a warp at 16. Let me check. Oh, you have the coordinates? Then go ahead.
Hang on, my coordinates are freaking out here. They keep jumping back and forth. What the hell?
No, I don't have 16.
And we're back
'Cause I'm
in
sitting
open
right
space
above
again.
16 right now.
Well, open.
Someone's called Shags. I said just Shags.
Willy Washer. And Fook me. See, that one got through the filter.
I know, right? Yet Pronerdius
I
is not
with
allowed.
that name. I actually know someone that has that name.
So
Actually, his was Fook you.
Look at
there's
this.
still all kinds
Look
of
whose ship I
basic
can see.
ores.
Willy Washer.
Wow.
I guess mine.
What's he done
Well,
to that bullshit?
I want to say he could be below the station, but he's not.
Probably that ship
16
there.
appears to be very busy. Are we sure we want to go to 16?
That's the one they chose.
Like 13 to 21 seems to be the busiest.
But this way,
section.
I'm not moving again. It took me ages to get here.
21 was not busy. 21 was just fine.
That whole row is kind of busy because it depends, right? Like from my safe zone base, it's a fucking nightmare to get out of the safe zone. Like I have to phase and dodge like 3 or 4 bases in between me and the 3,000 meters to safe zone or border.
But that's everywhere. That's with most of the
64
origin
in.
stations right now. There are a lot of player stations. At 21, there are also
Let's
like
add some gas to it.
a lot.
Gotta get myself be able to build an advanced base or the not safe zone base, so I can get myself up out of there.
Origin.
But doing
16.
crafting for research is boring.
Whoa.
The sad thing is we don't have access to our blueprints yet.
What do you
We
mean?
do.
No, the blueprints from before CA.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
slow
Yeah.
down because things like that can
For EA.
pretty
So
ruin
close.
your ship.
The CA blueprints is not available.
The closed alpha blueprints. No, that's true.
Yeah. So I know.
Most people in the
we
game
are looking to do a
have
lot
no
of upgrades on our
clue
ships, but we can't get access to them.
how deep and far this is into space. No, a lot of people are not
I'm
really
going to be
fun
so far away from my own
with
station.
the
It's
PvP
ridiculous.
in the game.
How far
And
away
as I'll
are
be
you?
honest, I rather
It's
have
already
it not,
77
but if
kilometers.
it happens,
And now I'm
that's
going to
it is what it
60,
is.
which is an additional 23.
At some point I will have a fighter as well and count on it. If I catch your
Please.
name, you're mine. I played a lot of PvP games, so I can do that. I rather not, but I can do that. Come on, a little bit more open
this is
space
cool.
would be nice.
This guy just parked a ship here with all 3 crafting benches on it and like a note saying public crafting, go ahead.
That's
Well, that
awesome.
helps.
That's awfully nice of him. Looks like it's missing the weapon upgrade, but other than that, it has all the upgrades too.
Yes. Let's
What
make
does the
sure that
marketplace
we
look like
dodge
again?
asteroids
It's the last one I
instead
gotta
of
find, I think.
heading straight for them.
Is that it there?
Which screen are you on?
Yeah, that's the one.
This one here.
Yeah.
What's this one?
If
That's,
people during
jobs.
the stream
Mining jobs.
just catch
Oh,
my
Or repair.
my eyes and
So
or my
easy.
deltas,
Jump
sorry,
out the door.
they are turned off and they are in
Thank you,
streamers mode.
There it is. Okay. You.
And I don't need them as long as I can see other stations, so I know where to travel.
Go away.
And we're there.
I'm just curious, is that a station deeper into the belt, or is that a station on the outskirts? Because then this would make no sense. But yeah, for those that have never seen the game before, the game is so fast and so open. The actual numbers of getting into PvP is 0.14% when you're in open space. And with
So you
open space,
despawned a ship
I
at
mean
one station, you physically
here.
have to go get it and bring it back.
No.
Yeah.
because there are
You can
everywhere there
control
are clouds,
No, you can just
they
spawn
block
it right there
visibility.
if you despawned it.
If a ship is in it, you cannot see it unless you're almost on top of them.
It didn't come up on the list at easy build. That's what I was wondering. Not easy build.
So yeah.
Ship designer.
No, the first ship shown.
Funny. Yeah.
Aye.
I probably shouldn't be
Never
rolling
brought
on
up that
tobacco right now, but you can always steer
Look at
around
this
something,
guy.
right?
Default.
I like it.
I like it as well. That's quite fun.
I love it when names are cool like that. Not like that fuck you guy. That's not really
I know one
Interesting.
change I'm going to make about
like
the
default.
ship.
That's kind of cool.
A change that I will definitely do. But when I get back, that is, I will remove the windows. Because that light from behind in the windows is just frustrating as no other. I'd rather have no window.
300,000. So 300,000 times 6. That can't be right.
Huge as boulders. I got a boulder collector, and those boulders just fit in. Just.
Phew.
But that one I will show on a different stream. I cannot spawn it here anyway, so. That's also a very big boulder. I'm just going to check. Because why not?
They don't have a good source of electricity research points.
For the
Electricity?
sake of it.
Yeah, research points for electricity.
Let's
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
it is.
One at a time, please. What?
I'd say generator modules.
Jenny's?
Basic flight unit. Or cockpit.
FCUs are 50, yeah. And Jenny's are...
They really need to stop doing that. Disappearing and then reappearing.
cockpit-
that is what
machi-
messes
that's
ships up.
machinery.
They think they have more
The cockpit
range to
module.
go for, and they pretty much don't.
Generators are 16.
Oh, that's interesting.
The FCU seems to
I
be
needed
the best. for
stuff
50
anyways.
points.
The ship module cockpit.
Yeah, but I can't use that afterwards.
Let me check.
You can sell
You
it.
can sell it.
Oh, Exoria. Well, sorry Exoria. Even though I
Oh yeah,
think
those are
you're
very good.
fuck
in
metric
terms of
ton of it, but
Points per craft at least.
yeah, that's pretty decent.
How much loss is it though?
I don't know.
No, I have no interest. Sorry.
I have to look at an Excel sheet.
Normally I would
Yeah.
like it, but
I'm gonna just do the thing.
that is when I'm at home
I'll
and
figure that out.
doing my thing there. And I don't mind find this. That's and we continue. And that one's almost as big. That one's almost as big. Let's see. That one's pretty big.
Oh, they're all draining at
That
the same
one's
time.
colossal. Maybe even bigger
Well,
than
that
this one.
works.
Probably the same size. But yeah, let us continue with our travel into deeper space. pretty much what I'm going to do for the group.
Right, ladies and gents, I'm off to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you
Good
in a
night.
minute. Have a good night.
Pretty much what I'm going to
Later.
do for the group
Later, man.
will be getting some more support ships that will help in this long endeavor. Maybe find out if we can, well, fit one ship or on the other.
16.
And yeah, just for good sake's measurement to see if we can make big ships, not per se capitals, but I was more thinking as in sort of aircraft carrier, but for smaller fighters, stuff like that. Maybe even progressed fighters. If you can make patrol ships that patrol points or go to certain areas, or well, then you probably can also make a ship that just flies on its own, detects an enemy and starts shooting. Every time Discord updates, all my blockades on servers are gone. It's quite annoying, because during the stream you see them pop up.
Radical.
.383, 86, 180 more, almost 70 more. If I'm at 210 from that station, I should be in the right zone. I believe I have to have more this bearing and that. The sad part is I don't want to end up next to that station, if that makes sense. Even though probably I will not run into anyone, but still. We'll speed up a little bit. Open space so we can. When we reach a cloud it will slow down back to 40, 30, something. This is how it will be all the way. Clouds, no clouds, clouds, no clouds, clouds, no clouds.
Guess I have to live with that.
As you guys probably have noticed, there's no
You
music.
can bind multiple command centers.
Yeah, but that is not what they meant.
You're setting it as your origin station.
Right. So if you press escape and you do the insurance transfer, you will see on the bottom an origin station.
Yeah.
That station you can change.
So if you want to have that, then you need to remove all the other command centers.
No, not by definition. It is just if you bind to that station,
I just did.
then that will be your new origin.
Yeah, but I just did. I just bound the origin 16 command center, and I have 21 still in my list.
Yeah, the 21 will not leave your list, but it will now be like origin 21 something, where you go to.
Yeah, but then how do you bind 16 to that origin?
Well, I thought you did that in the command center.
Yeah, that's where I am.
At least that was what they explained yesterday.
Yeah, and that's what I thought, but I have 2 in my list, and Origin isn't changing. So you can have multiple command centers in there, but
Some was it makes sense that the orange station is the station that you logged into. Because if I use my origin transfer, I end up on 18. Because when I joined the game, there were no other stations. 18 was the last station available to the public, at least.
I understand. But then the binding of the origin to the new station, I don't see how it's done because I can't do it. Never mind. As long as they're in my list, I'm fine.
At least you can get there, right?
Exactly.
The only thing that I normally do, I don't even go to the command centers. I just go to the marketplace.
Yeah. And where did my ship go? Are you freaking kidding me?
It despawned.
Time to go to bed.
Have a good night, Gray.
Yeah, first gonna check if my ship is there, and then I'm gonna. This is gonna be annoying.
So yeah, this will be a long flight, mining some, long flight back, trying to stay safe while going back. When you're empty, your ship is very responsive. When you're full, not so much. So that's always something to keep in mind of. Especially when you're so deep in space as that I am.
I gotta go prepare some ships for sale tomorrow. Catch y'all later.
See you
Ciao.
later.
Whoops,
So,
wrong button.
for the people on stream,
Alrighty.
get that one,
Force close.
jump out.
Goodbye.
Let me do you. Even though I have no problems with that, but I don't need blue
Doing
out
this.
on. Okay. So that is on Titan.
Fantastic.
For now they are unmineable. So even pointless to go to them. They look nice, they're big,
Crash
they're
program.
gigantic. That's why the name Titan, I guess. But the resources that you see on them, you cannot mine. This would be an Egesium. That also means that
You're not liking that full.
in this region you will find Egesium.
Now we
And there's pretty much the giveaway for it. But yeah, we go again into a cloud. It's just ahead. Okay. Let's hope they don't mute me for that in this section. But, well. As you can see, that one spawned almost, well, too late for me to even dodge if it was in front of me. I'm not even going that quick. But I might want to slow a little bit more down as the clouds get darker.
Well, gentlemen, good night. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Good night. It's funny, although I have to give it to them. A lot of them come from the UK, but they all work. And, well,
I couldn't keep it going.
if people are working,
Oh, it didn't even do it.
I understand if they have to get out of bed in the early morning that they go to bed early as well. Most of the people in this company are from Britain, if not all, except for me and Grey Dog or Grey Cloud, Globe, Grey Globe. My mistake. We come from the Netherlands, but yeah, that's 1 hour ahead of the UK time zone. And if you were wondering, hey, you have a funny accent, well, that's because of that. There's another Titan. Always nice to see the Titans. It's just sad that they are not mineable yet. And I know a lot of people are happy with just Elysium. If I would do closer to home mining, then yes, I would too. But Elysium you can already find in Zone 2, here and there. A rare drop, but hey, it can be done.
Interesting.
We go pretty much to the region where there are again ice asteroids. And also again into a sturdy cloud. So I want to remove my speed a little bit again. I hate that light effect there because there is no light here. I have it not turned on, So don't show to my screen, please. Okay, so 10 kilometers in front of that station, I should at least be turning on a different route. Hello, algorithm. How do you navigate in deep space? Well, first try to get your bearings and not hitting anything else. Sure enough, I have an ISN, I have deltas. For streamer purposes, they are turned off. But as you can see, I see a station of my friends there. I see a station of my friends there. That's where I came from. And I know more or less where I have to aim for certain materials because other people already have been there. So I do rely a lot on information of other people. Keep in mind this is zone 4, or well, I think this is zone 2. I'm traveling to zone 4, and that's 250 km away from that station. That station is 400 km away from another station, and that other station is 350 km away from origin. So you need to keep in mind I'm already 700 km away from origin before I went to the asteroid zone. That's also why you don't see origins, because there are none to be seen from here. They say 500, well, I passed that 500 already, so. And the more often you get in a region, you will pretty much auto-navigate yourself. Don't rely too much on your navigation for that anyways. Your eyes should be in front of you. If an asteroid spawns here, just in front of you, your ship is gone. So that's also the reason that in the deeper clouds, or the thicker clouds that I'm now in, I keep my speed to a minimum. And when it's open space, I full throttle up and just dodge the asteroids. But I know that my bearing needs to be somewhat near that station. I don't try to be on his doorstep, because I don't know if there are players and if they are going to attack me. It's not something that I am willing to find out either. Because in the end I come here for the materials plutonium, stuff like that, and they sell for a pretty high value. So yeah, that's where I'm now at, and it's a long travel. It's just mostly dodging asteroids until you're there. Normally I would mine each and every one to see what is inside, but I know already, because of the titans that I saw, there will be arcanium, there will be echisium in this region, but that are not the materials that I go for. Echisium is at this moment 9,000 or maybe even 8,000, depending on how the market is doing. Arcanium 17,000. If you're lucky, you get 20,000 for them. Plutonium anywhere between 25-35, depending on the time of day and how much people need it. And if your prices are reasonable. Because if you put in 1 million, no one will buy it. Let's make sure that I don't have that on. Zooming in makes me crazy with that light bulb there, even though there is no light. That looked like... oh, I removed it even. Well, not Eurodium, but the other red stuff. Eroticum or Erosium, or whatever the name of it, the material was. Okay, we're getting into open space. Here I dare to open my throttle a little bit more. Make sure that if you go here, let's see, okay, thank you. I was worried about getting lost when I leave the safe zone of the origin. Well, it all depends on your settings in your settings menu. So if you check there, you go to transponder settings, make sure that the origin stations or stations in general are on 500 kilometer. Then you have at least 500 kilometer sight, to say it like that. That being said, sure enough, if you're not in a company, you don't have friends, take, for instance, this person's station. I don't know him. He's not with us. He is. He isn't. I use his station as a bearing where I have to go. But after that, I will also deviate from there and will go in different direction, so that I don't walk into him. I can see that station because they are friends. I can see that station because it is above the clouds. But yeah, you need to use other people's stations sort of to pinpoint for yourself where you want to go. And some of those stations you only find if you get for one time close to them. Pretty decent asteroids here. What is that? I'm so confused. Okay. Big asteroids, let's... I don't have any light source in my ship. So, go around. Asteroid fields are opening up a little bit. I have a feeling that this is pretty much between the clouds. And here it becomes darker again. But yeah, just be careful. That's the only thing that I can tell you. Outside the safe zone, each and every asteroid can completely ruin your ship. I believe this ship, more or less, can have a slow hit once. But if I hit something really big, well, the ship is just gone. And maybe I can repair it, maybe not, I don't know. I do have some materials with me, but it's not an endless supply. As long as I can get back to that other station, I'm happy. Because then I can do some repairs.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. Y'all have fun.
Okay. Good evening, Farlin. I am live. Just to give you a heads up. So confusing. I know they had multiple stations out in a line, but geez Louise, how deep did they go? So that's 700, and that would be 1085, almost 1400, 1400 something. They went pretty overboard with dropping stations down. But I know for a fact that on those stations there are no refueling points for me, so has no point for me to go there unless I can refuel. And pretty much the only thing that I care for on the refueling is fuel rods. Gas I don't worry about. I will be fine. That's also why I will be mostly mining with my pickaxe. Only if an asteroid is really, really big, then I might turn on the lasers. But I have only so much spare ones in the back, so. Still a long way to go. A lot can go wrong in those 126 kilometers.
Hey guys. Oh, there it is.
Hello.
Sorry, I was having mic problems before.
Yeah, no worries.
Live.
Let me up your sound a little bit.
Was that I'm still alive in my ship kind of thing, or something else?
How do you mean? What I said before?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm live streaming.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I'm on Twitch. And I pretty much went today first to Big Bird Dog Station. From Bird Dog Station I went to Deadman Walking Station. And apparently you need to dive down from that station into the cloud to find plutonium and materials like that. But it is even from Deadman Station, it's 250 kilometers into the cloud. So yeah, I'm pretty much doing a dodgeball. Dodge the balls.
Are you in a big ship too, or?
I'm in a drive-in.
Oh, okay. So it's not ridiculously dodgeball.
No, but I have to say, the deeper you go into the clouds, the more frequent asteroids are.
Oh yeah.
And they have here a station at 383 from that man's, and then after that another one at 336. So they pretty much laid out a string of stations. The only downside is that only the first station and the second station have refuel options.
So after that, you're kind of pooched if you don't have enough juice.
Yep. Well, your biggest concern will probably be your fuel rods, but
Yeah.
now I gave you permission to access my ship, so I added you as an operator, and that ship is on Big Dog Station, where we normally went for Arcanium and Argesium.
Gotcha. Oh, is that like a refueling ship?
Yeah, it has
okay.
still 130 something million fuel, and there's let's see, 12 spare energy cells.
Gotcha.
And the same ship Big Dolls owns as well, and that one is at Deadman Station, but only if they give you permission to enter the station and access that ship. Otherwise, you have the same thing as what happened to me this midday.
Gotcha. You get there and it's like, hey guys, can I come in?
Yeah, pretty much. And then I was allowed to get in, and then I could not access the ship. So, and I really needed to refuel some of my fuel rods.
No kidding.
And in this zone, you don't find gerodium anymore, so you better bring some, just so that you can store it at those stations.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's something I kind of wish that. Well, I guess it would kind of take a lot of the logistics out of this game too. But if you had like one storage for all your stations, you know what I mean? It'd be nice, but
Yeah, but then I would not be happy with the 10,000 storage limit.
yeah, there would be that aspect too, right?
And one fun thing now is that every station is accessible. Even if they are not allies of you, you can access every station. So if you have a lot of garbage that you need to get rid of, you fly to one of those stations, you drop it in their station inventory. Easy to get rid of the stuff.
Or at least not get rid of it. It's still there, but
Well,
at least you have
sure,
to fly there, right?
but I don't have to care about it. And if it all would be shared inventory, then it ends up still in your own inventory. Nah, thank you. If they would implement that, then I'm pretty sure that I'm screwed. I probably reach my 10,000 objects instant.
Well, it doesn't take long, right? I mean, unless you sell it, it's
Right.
just sitting there, right?
Yeah, true.
I know I had to go through just like I kind of tore the one ship apart and then redid a few things. So then, I had a whole bunch of stuff that was like from the old ship, but same idea. It was like it's in my inventory and it's in my storage. Just gotta sell it all or something, but
Right.
what else do you do?
Remove the push to talk functionality. Normally when I'm streaming I'm always, especially when there are many people in the Discord, I mute myself for the Discord and only by push to talk speak.
Gotcha.
If people
That
ask me,
makes sense, right?
if people ask me questions, it's awkward if I answer them and everybody's thinking, huh? Who are you talking to?
Exactly.
But just to let you know, that might happen between now and whenever they ask something.
You'll just be explaining things to random people, and we're
Well,
like, what is going on?
there was now someone that asked me, hi, I just joined, how do you navigate in deep space? Well, even if you're not in the company and you have no friends or whatsoever, just notice other stations and travel between those stations. Remember where the stations are so that you can find your way back. Oh, that is big. That is big. Go around. Go around. Holy shit, that is big. Oh no, there's a title. Yeah, okay. I don't have to go around then. I thought there was a big asteroid on my way. I still have 100 kilometers to go before I'm in the space where plutonium will appear.
Okay.
You have to love the Titans.
So Nergite and ice are big items needed for Bird Dog Station, eh? Or at least good to have out there.
For which station?
For bird dogs?
His first station, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have to add that nowadays because he has 3. Well, on one end, yes, but yeah, probably, yeah. No, Nurguide and Ice if you want to refuel yourself and use his tables.
Would it be better just to kind of hang out near Bird Dog Station? So I'm trying to think of a purpose to come back to these stations, you know what I mean? Other than to build new ships.
Right. Well, I believe they were planning for something like that. To have one of those stations above the belt as a sort of main base of operations.
Mm-hmm.
But not sure what station they would go for. I would not have any problems if it would be Bird Dog Station because the travel time between Deadman Station and Origin is, well, ridiculous. I woke up at 2 a.m. at 6, no, at 2 p.m. At 6 p.m. I was finally at his station. 4-hour travel time just to get to his station. And that was empty. Pretty much if you are at Bird Dog Station and you have the upper platform where the fueling ship is on.
Okay.
If you travel literally downwards from there, you'll find after a 400k Deadman station.
Oh, okay. So kind of that trip where we went mining for the Arcanium-ish.
No. That is
Oh?
down into the cloud.
Oh, okay.
His station is positioned in a certain way, and pretty much, literally, when you fly to it and you align yourself with his station with your ship, from that point, what is down below his station is the direction for that man's station. But you stay above the clouds.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha.
that is how his station is angled.
Gotcha. So that's the. I guess everybody always thinks down would be into the clouds, right?
Mm-hmm. Now that's only what you do when you arrive at Deadman Station. Then you go downwards into the cloud, 250 km, and you'll find the more lucrative ores that are worth quite something.
Hmm.
This is open space. Used for now. We'll aim more towards that station. As I
So you guys head towards 18, was it?
They're not.
To,
They now went to 16.
oh, 16?
I'm still
That
at
was like
8.
the.
I'm still at 18, but
Oh, like as their kind of go-to base, just before
because
they
because
get
16.
above the clouds.
Yeah, 16 is the closest to get above the clouds.
Gotcha.
Let me get a little bit speed out of this. Thick cloud. I just missed an asteroid. Way too close for comfort. Also something.
One of those, oh thank gods, but
Yeah.
still.
Also a little thing that I found out. I got like one ore collector underneath the ship, right? And sometimes things do not go into the ore collector, but they spit along the side of your ship, right?
Okay.
Those will actually damage your ship if they hit your ship.
Oh jeez.
So I directly, with the first asteroid that I just put my mining laser on, one of those slivers took out one of my windows. I was thinking, oh yeah, right. I'm back in the game, but it cost me my ship.
No kidding, eh? Just one minor detail.
Well, and then you don't have Ecesium on you, so you cannot repair your window. But that being said, should be Ecesium in this region. Plentiful. Well, I reached the icy zone. So much ice. Let's check out what this big one has. I wouldn't mind some adhesion just to repair that window. Here you go. Oh, yep, that is adhesion. Thing opened like an egg. Here you go. All up the ice piece, here you go. Just for goodness, let's see how strong this gun is. Oh, not that strong. That's a hole. That is a hole. That is a hole. Interesting. Let's shoot a piece of adhesive. Oh, there it goes through as butter. Let's see. Right. 2. Put this one away. Take this one. Open blueprint mode. Hey, you people. Oh, don't do that. Really? What do I need for that? I should add magnesium, that's true. Well, it's probably not. I should add magnesium, pestle. Strange way of repairing that is. There. Window is back. Yeah. That should be fine. So. Let's see. Still 92 km to go. What are you doing at this moment?
My ship with all the Nergite and ice that I had in 21.
Are you going to Burdock?
Yeah, figured might as well. First time I'm taking this ship kind of out of the safe zone, so I want to kind of go on a relatively safe area.
Yeah.
Just wish I remembered the directions, you know?
Well, it's pretty much when you line up 16 as in it being in your rear view, so in your pretty much in your chair.
Okay.
In the headpiece of the chair.
Okay.
And then traveling upwards. Eventually you will see his station. I shall be honest, I did exactly the same thing, but then with 18 in my rear view, and I ended up 150 kilometers away from his station. I literally had to fly over the clouds to his station, and I was thinking, I literally was left of his station.
Okay. Just made it to 16. Up was Y-axis?
Yeah. But what I normally do is I try to stay in the first 5 kilometers of the cloud layer. Maybe even closer to the surface. Just so that I can make sure that I get past those little kids with their pew pew ships. That's pretty much it. The only place where you find PvP is at the border.
Yeah, that's true.
At the moon, and that's it. The rest of the place is so open and so fast. They don't see you. Here we go. I also have a drive-in. I have a problem that the mining lasers face the wrong way, 180 degrees. I can. Well, I personally didn't had the issue, and this is something that I can show you. So if you unbolt them and you rotate the gun 180 degrees and you reattach them, probably this one is then no longer aligned where it needs to be. You can easily solve this by, let me see, is it this one that I have to check? Data. So the turret pitch -10 and min rotation -20. Even though I don't use the rotations at all, that's a script that you can make that they will rotate and make figurines. But this is the value that you need for the pitch. Oh. And I think on this side it will be normal 10. Or maybe also, no, wait. No, also -10. Current pitch is -20. Yeah, that makes sense. Someone messed with my turret. Because this one needs to be -10. So it wasn't a sliver that went through my ship. It was my mining laser that shot through that window. Why did you not update? Oh. No, don't do that. Huh. Not entirely. But one thing that you can do to make sure that you do it the right way. You have this one, right? Need help? Pull down to unlock. If you have just bought a ship and it has problems or you don't understand how to do something on it, you can ask in our Vintage Discord ship support channel. And there's a link. Just get to the Discord. You can easily do that by selecting it, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, add it to your own Discord, and they will help you setting up, for instance, your ISIN that is in the back. They will guide you through that process. They will also help you with problems like your lasers. They have no problems with that. They really like to help. Another thing that you could do, if that all doesn't sound right for you, press F1, in-game ship refund, explain, so voucher for the lost broken ship, place here a title like turrets 180 degrees rotated, I can fix it or something, explain here what is going on, select your Triffin and click on that one. They will react to you very quick. Probably within 24 hours you will have a new ship. So that are things that you can do. That one is going to be bothering me. Yeah, that is the door. I know. -10. That is correct. So I'm not entirely sure why he is not on -10. I need to Because this is going to bother me now. I think this needs to be -10. Really? 15 then? The turn doesn't seem to be the same way. So let's see. They say -20, yeah, but 160 on rotation. No. The rest is the same. Let's see. Just fix. Just whatever. It needs to be on -20, but with minus. You have to reset the value to -20. Pretty much they are now aligned so that they are 20 meters away of your ship. They will cross the beams. So if there's an asteroid at 20 meters, you will do your thing. That's one thing that I always... I'm just that type of guy. I will try things. Or it works or it doesn't, and well, I might screw myself with it, but hey, I will try. Personally, I needed them to set my coordinates in the right setting. So I went to their Discord, got the code from there. In my opinion, it's crazy that you buy a ship and that it needs repairs, but that's just my personal opinion. Going to cloud again. And you're welcome, algorithm. Oh, Farley, feel free to speak if you want to speak, right?
Ah.
Don't keep your mouth shut because you think, oh, he's streaming and I need to be silent. That's not.
Oh.
That's not how I stream.
Gotcha. Am I showing up on your stream?
Yeah, because I have a Discord overlay, so people can see who is speaking.
Gotcha.
Your name will light up as a candle.
Okay.
I wonder, what was that? I think a BGM, but I'm not sure. Yeah, a BGM. Any other day, I would be so happy with ATG. Today I want to make money, so I want to get good stuff. Not the so-so stuff.
So it's about 86,000 y-axis. Good height for above the clouds.
You know I'm live streaming, right? I don't know if you want people know where you are. But what I normally do is I stay in the clouds until I leave safe zone. Then I fly maybe 20k more through the clouds, but try to get on top of it. And the moment that I'm on top of it, I'm pretty much just continue with the station in my backseat. Pretty much where normally your item is, that is where you want to see that station. Station 16 it is.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna get lost just heading here, but at least I got ice and Nurgate and a crafting bench still.
Maybe end 100 km away from him, but you will see him. So you can always adjust your route.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
If you don't, then you probably went downwards instead of upwards.
Oh. Well, let's put it this way. If that Y amount is way off, then I probably went the wrong way, right?
Right.
And I don't hear you telling me I went the wrong way, so... This is also good to find out what the ship is relatively capable of too. Like, it's got about 150 cargo crates, but
How fast is it?
the iSend's showing about 78 with I think I have about 62 crates empty.
Okay.
So one of those things.
I wonder how fast you would go when you're full with heavy ores.
Me too, you know? So, and same thing, like how much propellant I'm gonna burn and rods as well.
Right.
Like every single one of my chambers, I have one of those, what are they? Those efficiency units? Can't remember what they're called. But that's purely just to, you know, prolong the
travel.
Fuel, yeah. Try and get more out of each rod.
Welcome back, Birdog. Or not yet?
What are you guys doing?
I'm flying. Oh, go ahead.
The only thing I don't like about this ship is I can't see behind me now.
Right. He's on his way to your station.
Oh yeah.
I'm 180-ish down of Deadman Station.
First one there, Zone 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm what am I? Where am I? 106 down from my station in Zone 3.
So Deadman has a second station down in the clouds, and then you again.
Yeah, so it's another one further out for Deadman.
Right.
And then and then there's one in the cloud, like 300 kilometers down. That's mine. That's right in Zone 5.
Yeah.
And you know you're in Zone 5 when all the rocks are red.
Okay. Well, I don't know. If you go in Zone 4, 250 down, You end up in zone 5 or?
If you go to zone 4 and go 250 down, no, you're in zone 4 then. Zone 4 is 250 down.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm now traveling to, because you guys don't have fueling capabilities on those other stations, right?
Not yet, no. That's a mission I'll get up to probably. Maybe later tonight. I don't see. We'll see.
Well, I was thinking I want to get at least some extra support ships to drop on some of the stations. At least one where I will have half of them filled with tier 1 rods and the other half with tier 2 rods.
Yeah.
Because I think that will help people out. That will benefit people.
I want to get it so that I have a miner at each station and I can just insurance back and then eventually do like a freighter hauler eventually. But I want to be able to like get a little ship that I can zip around with, right? That's quick.
Right.
So if I want to go mine some plutonium, I'll run out to zone 5. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's so prevalent there.
First I have to make the hidden maps visible so that I can drop that rescue ship, the original blueprint in it. Because I think that would be a nice ship to have at those stations.
That's a fast boat, that one.
Yeah, plus it has tier 2 rods, it has tier 1 rods, it has enough fuel capabilities. If we get one of those at each station, and people don't have to worry to travel from station to station and getting without fuel.
Yeah.
As long as people at least mention in the chat, for instance, that a ship is empty.
Coordinates are, you mean?
No, that a ship is empty when it is empty.
Yeah.
And not when you travel there. Oh yeah, I pulled the last rod out of it, or I burned the last fuel from it. Yeah, what good will that do?
Yeah.
I noticed in your ship at Deadman's is still 38 million fuel.
No, it's not. I think it's empty almost.
No, there's 38 million fuel.
Oh, there is now? Okay.
Well, your own fuel system is empty.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just gonna sit there. It's not going anywhere.
But the buffer has reached 38 million.
Okay.
I think Deadman filled it up. Because earlier today it was less. And I just needed 2 million before I went down. I had something like, well, I better just top off and go down just to make sure. Because in the end it is a 500 km run, this one.
Yeah.
Well, 250 down, 250 back up. And back up, I'm filled.
It's like in my station, I'm like by the time I get to down the first station, by the time I get down 250, 300, if I gotta travel 250, 300 to come out of it, I might as well just travel to Origin through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like 350, 320 from Origin.
Yeah.
But again, it's, you know, it doesn't matter. You got to spend the same fuel and everything. You guys still got to dodge asteroids either way.
Mm-hmm.
Although if you're in the center, the asteroids are tighter together.
Right. Yeah, I wonder how that works. I guess there will be no PvP in the center.
It'd be pretty tight. You'd have to be pretty good with the keyboard to get around everything.
Right.
I'm hoping that they get the controls for flight sticks in soon.
Yeah, that was Argus that I had joined the other day. He had the same thing. He says, I have here a perfect setup that I have used for years and years in Elite.
Yeah.
But in this game I cannot use it. $46, 213 down from Batman. They told me that I had to keep an eye on Sonic side station, but that was the direction to go for.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I'm doing.
It's kind of a little bit of an angle down from where he is, but still deep enough. Nope. Come on.
And what are the materials that I find there?
Out at Plutonium and Arcanium.
Okay.
You'll find more Arcanium than you will Plutonium, and in the next Zone 5 you find more Plutonium than you do the Kerasium.
Okay. And they are in ice asteroids, I assume?
Level... What? Hold on a second. Zone 4 is in Agitite. So it's all gray. Zone 3 is ice.
Yeah, no, pretty much in the ice part.
So if you're passing through Zone 3, if you're gonna get down to Zone 4, you'll be all Agitite again. It'll all be gray.
Well, that's good to know. Then I at least know when I'm going the right direction.
Yeah, you'll know when you're in the right area, because everything around you will be the gray and you won't be seeing ice anymore. Yeah, Zone 3, it's a Gesium and Arcanium, and then in Zone 4, it's Arcanium and Plutonium, and then Zone 5, it's Plutonium and Kerasium.
Okay.
160 down.
Well, it was funny. I entered Deadman Station. I went offline for a bit. I came back and one of my lasers was 10 degrees more off than it should be. It was shooting
Weird.
shooting through my glass of my cockpit.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
I first thought it was a splinter of an asteroid that hit me, but then I noticed that the laser was offset.
I'm at 165 and now I'm seeing Titans.
You're not seeing Titans?
No, I am. I just started seeing Titans.
Oh yeah, then you get in the right array.
Alright, now everything's turning to ice.
Was Mr. Brab's ship on the way out?
Who?
Is one of the ships that's kind of like a safe ship? Mr. Brab's?
Mr.
recognize
Brabs,
the
yeah,
name?
yeah. Mr. Brabs, that is a ship that you pass when you go to a bird dog station.
Okay, that makes me feel better. So I passed that mark that you were saying, and then I was like, nothing's showing up yet.
Are you seeing? You're not seeing my station?
Not yet.
Okay, let me just double check. Make sure you're on the list. I'm pretty sure.
Like from 16, I'm about 120-ish.
Yeah, you need to wait a little bit.
Unless I'm too high or something.
No, you should be still seeing it. Keep in mind, I was 150 km offset to the left of his station, and I saw his station. So
Yeah, you're on that station. Let me just check the other one, make sure. Because it's hard to tell which station's which, you know.
Yeah.
But you're not on the other one.
No,
Why is that?
I've only been to that first one.
Yeah, but here's the. Like I thought I had added everybody to the both of them. Okay, so how do I do this? Company.
Was that
Farman?
before or after? Because literally I just joined this company, what, yesterday? That might have been it.
Okay, I just added. Well, you were on the one station, but you weren't on the other. I don't know which station you were on and which one you weren't because I can't really tell them apart.
Gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
only planning on going to the first one right now, so.
I had
It's not as-
I had the same issue with Deadman station. Apparently, I have access to his second station, but I didn't have it to his first.
Yeah. No, you're on the list for both. You got access for both now.
Sweet, thanks. So that ship you got out there is it like a big cargo one that we could throw ore into if it helps?
Which one?
That refueling one.
No.
No,
It's just got fuel. It's got no cargo containers at all.
Oh, okay.
but you can refuel it if you have the materials for it.
You can also stick, like, you have your own inventory at the station, right? You could just unload stuff into the station for now if you want, and nobody else has access to your inventory there but you.
Gotcha.
Definitely seeing a lot of ice.
I'm still in the ice zone. I want to angle a little bit more. Dun. 242 km away from Berthold Station. I'm new to the game. Do you have advice regarding joining a company? Well, it all depends a little bit on what is your skill set. What is it that you want out of the game? Like, for instance, we are not really into the PvP. Doesn't mean that we will not encounter it, and when we do, that we at some point not fight back, but we rather not. Just be a neutral company. If you're good in coding, like for instance, if you like to write stuff like this, you will find enough places where you can go to. Pretty much every company needs people like that. If shipbuilding is more your thing, same deal. Let me at least switch. So I went back to push to talk mode. but I don't want to bore them with what I'm explaining to you. So there are like YouTubers that have their companies that you might be able to join through the Discords. Often you will see people ask, well, that depends. If you're on one of the origin stations and you do, I believe if you're on the origin station and you're not joined the company yet, you will see all the companies that are listed for that station. But you can only enter by invite. It's not as if you press one and you join. It is only on invite. That's how the game just is. So in this company, pretty much, we are an old crew that played since day one of the early access. And you will see there are a group of veterans that are pretty much the people that played this game since the release. And we all play together at one of the YouTubers' companies. And at some point, the YouTuber just didn't put effort in his company, didn't set up anything right, and we had something like we have to break off. We have to start our own company, and we have pretty much set up sort of rules, sort of things to do. Like this guy is a miner, this one is a miner, he's a miner. That means they have no problems whatsoever going into deep space, get whatever resources they need, come back out, and get it for the company. I have the rank shipbuilder, not because I like to build ships, but I like to build stations. They didn't have a group yet for that, so that is why I'm in the builders group. Every other person that will join will be for at least a week recruit, and if you have proven yourself worthy, you will go up in ranks. Now, our group, there are some computer programmers that eat these codes and spit them out as if it is nothing. Well, this one is a short one, but if let me see, I think this one. Oh, come here. Let's not do that. This is the approach code. If you like to write codes like this and you understand the language, yeah, pretty much, I think anyone is welcome. Even in our company, we're not really selective. The only thing that they really care for in this company is that when someone is talking,
You found my station?
let them finish their sentence.
Yeah. Well, how far away did it take till it showed up?
156 from your station.
It should be showing up soon then.
Even though
should,
they
like,
cannot
show up more
hear me.
constantly for you now, I think, now that you've seen it.
I don't want to
I
mix
think
my
some sort
voice with theirs
bug,
for the stream.
That's weird.
But yeah, pretty much the only rule in our company is let people finish their sentence and then speak, instead of abruptly going through everyone and trying to make a point from something. Everybody is adult here, almost. I think there's only one person that is somewhat younger. But we appraise people that behave like that. Simple as that. And people who non-stop want to have the word and don't want others to speak, well, sorry, but there is no room for you in this company. personally, what I think is a good company just to get your bearings and to get a
Saw
little
that
bit
somebody,
known with
put in one of
multiplayer.
those memory games on their ship.
The Simon Says thing. Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah.
He flips down on a little tablet and he plays
Go
it
to
while he's flying.
Z1 Gaming
Yeah.
on
That's
YouTube.
pretty cool.
You will find a
Yeah.
link of his Discord in his YouTube.
Wonder how hard
Join
it would
it.
be to make like
Ask
Snake on your
to
ship or
join
something
their
like that too,
company.
you know?
Get
As
familiar with
asteroids.
how
Yeah.
companies work, how the game works, get a little bit trusted in it, and well, eventually you can join anywhere. If you want to go left, if you want to go right, if you want to go up, there are so many options. If you're really a PvPer, well, keep in mind near the stations, near the safe zone borders, there will be PvP. The moon bases and around the moon bases there will be PvP. But everything else, there's 2200 kilometers of, well, space dust with asteroids filled. It takes 4 or 5 hours to get 400,
Well, that is a
500
one
kilometers
ship full of
away
iridium, I
from
guess.
origin. So space is big. The chances that you will see someone
Now, what's
else
the deal here?
are slim to none.
325 or 318 from origin.
I flew for
Or
hours and
183
hours
from
and
my
hours and I
station.
have not seen a single person.
I just go to my station, dump this off, and come down again, I guess.
Other than friends. But if you go to a different station, you will see also different company names pop up. And you can have every station, you can save your character at the station. If you go to the marketplace or to the command center, there are save points there. You can save it as a teleport location. And you pretty much can check all the stations out, see if you find a company that you like more or better. Just keep in mind, in the end it is a PvP game. If you join, people leave, join others, leave, join others, leave. Eventually you will be on a blacklist where a lot of people will try to find you and just hurt you. So do keep that in mind. It's not that every company is like that, but there are companies out that are really revengeful if it comes to it. And I'm still not in stone territory. Because that's pretty much what I'm waiting for. Get in the next zone. And I have a little bit the idea that we're just not there yet. 248. I need to go a little bit more down. Ish. I think that's the first one. Ah, we have arrived. So let's see. Mostly Arcanium and some Plutonium. I can settle for that. Cruise off. Approach on. Am I in the range of that big nugget? Apparently not. Must be in a pretty big asteroid then. This thing has a 500 meter range. So let's say something about that asteroid. Jesus Christ. I wonder if this is mineable. I have a feeling it is not. Some of these asteroids are just too big in caliber. That one behind it is already a big one. Try to do as less lasers as I possibly can, because they do wear my fuel rods out. I still have some, but I don't want to push my luck. Oh, what is you? Carnite. Oh, this is used for weapons, so let's see. How big is this asteroid? That's decent. How valuable is carnite? Well, I always keep a few stacks of that because I know that a few weapons are made out of it. But there's not the material that I came for. Oh. Make sure that you have your settings to not use pickaxes and stuff in your seat, because that would ruin your day. Let's see. Always try to aim for the lower end, easier to dodge if you go too fast. It looks like Bastion. What the fuck? Really? I would not have expected Bastion in this part of space. Yup, Bastion. No thank you. Let's go a little bit deeper. Probably you will find more types of ore, but mostly Arcanium and Plutonium, or rarely Plutonium. But I'm going to check the asteroids anyway, so Look like another bastion. Bastion. How is it that I... There's another material that I just mined. So that's awesome, that's what I need. Just let's go some deeper. I know that we're already in the right zone, but it doesn't hurt to go some deeper. That look different. Oh. Really? Arcadium. And yes, I know I should best mining lasers, but again, I need to keep an eye on my power drainage, and that's more important than using my mining lasers. Just to be safe on the safe side, I'd rather use this one. Just want to make sure. Bastion. I thought that other one was close to. Not that close. Bastion. In the end, you don't need an ore scanner. You have one mounted on your arm. That looks like green. Nope, Bastion. Let's see. 251 away. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Doesn't hurt. Granite. And even have to stop for that. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. Drop what we need. Granite. Nope. Can we keep it? Let's go a little deeper. At some point we will find a lucky one. Let's see. In the end, we only need one of those bigger ones, filled with the right stuff. Not that. Also, because you have to drive in, good thing to know is, you see that line? There's a sort of cross in the middle of your screen. At 20 meters, that is where the lasers converge with each other. So that's pretty much what you want to aim towards an asteroid to mine it.
Oh, lost the laser. Damn it.
Oof.
Alright, I got 4 on this thing. It's not gonna kill me.
No, but it always hurts when you hit something.
Yep. And luckily it was just a laser cone on the end. I didn't lose any of the carriage or any of that stuff. But the laser thing on the end is the most expensive part of it all anyway.
I didn't expect to find a lot of Bastium in this region.
It's all Bastium out there, pretty much.
And Carnite.
Yep.
Is that Carnite anything worth?
Carnite currently on the market. Somebody just did a paste for me of the market not long ago. Carnite not long ago was 4,500. Not much.
Yeah, not much compared to the region that we are in.
Yep.
Okay.
Plutonium is currently 21,000, which is down, way down from what it was. It was 30 just like 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Arcadium is 12,007. Most expensive is Miriam, which is that's the one you get at the moon. I think. I don't know. I'm loaded down with the Giesium. I don't know. How many ore crates are in the Trifon? There's 52. Somebody said.
52. Yeah. You're with a Trifon?
What's that?
You are with a Trifon?
With what, Farland?
No, you?
I'm down at I'm coming up from underneath my station right now. 70 kilometers coming out of the cloud. Come on, baby, get up there. She's certainly slower when she's got weight on her.
Please don't be OPC.
Come on.
Plutonium. Found my first Cutonium.
Yeah, just a taste to get you on. Search it for more.
Okay, that's too far. So, I don't know shit. Okay. Bastion. Good down here. So that's from a mile away. There's a little bit of goldy shine to it. So, yeah. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone.
And in typical fashion, my ISAN loses signal.
What kind of ship you got? This is the one you built?
Yeah, this is my version 2 of the box. But this one I put on the quad ISAN instead of just the single, you know?
Right. Quad's much more accurate, that's for sure. When you're, and it gives you much better speed readings than that mono. I find.
Well, for speed, yes, but for location, a mono is more accurate.
If you're stopped, if you're moving, the quad is more accurate when you're moving.
True,
for
true,
location
true.
as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, big stretch.
Really. No way.
Oops.
Just want to go around it, see how big that entire chunk thing is. It's a pretty decent chunk. I remember the first time that we found Arcadium, everybody jumped out of ships to just be happy to found it and mine it by hand. That's pretty much what you see me do right now. I don't care that I have mining lasers. You know how much fun it is to piece that apart? I take the Arcanium only with me because I need some later on for shipbuilding. But I need some, I don't need shitloads. Let me just find asteroid after asteroid after asteroid. Let's not do that. Bastion. Yeah. I don't want Bastion. Let's cut in between those two. Okay, that is not what I want. Can always check it, but no, that's it. Hellish blue stuff. Bastion. Everybody playing American Truck Simulator and I fall asleep 2 hours playing. Unbelievable. Now what? I'll get to the big one in a moment. As again, that stuff. They seem to spawn next to each other every time. I have a feeling that that is a Titan. I don't have to move there. Probably Bastion, but well, try not. Coronet. 5,000 is not enough for me to bring home. Let's get back into that route. have to check. Is that Bastion? It's a Bastion.
Okay, I'm gonna pop off for a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave my ship outside the green zone at the station here.
Yep.
Just for now.
I'm literally just pulling up at the station now.
You get to see my box version too then.
2 kilometers out and closing. I definitely see a box there.
Is it visible from far away?
I can see it from 2 kilometers back.
That's pretty big.
That's good news. Oh, is that you? Yeah, I think that's you. I was trying to go for blends in with the clouds, but I don't think that worked.
Well, that sticks out like a thumb, I think is what you want to do there.
Yeah.
Still a blob. I'm waiting for it to render in.
It might be rendered in.
No, it just rendered it now. Get out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna add you to operator for that thing in case you want to move it.
It should be good where it is, but yeah, sure. Look at this. Look at this thing. How many crates is in this thing?
150.
Oh, I'm upside down. There we go. Now I could. No. No.
Next.
Flip around again. How did that happen? Okay, so if I do.
Still 260 to fly back.
There we go. Wow. How do you get in here? I want to have a look.
That's part of the trick.
There's a button somewhere I gotta push, I assume?
No, just through here.
Oh, there's no glass. Oh, there's one spot that there's no glass.
Right here. That's my door.
There we go. Okay, you got.
And
Oh, you can stack them on top of each other like that, and it works.
I guess so. I did it in
You don't get any errors.
not yet. I got a crap ton of bolts in it though.
I guess you can't really put the add-ons to the bench, but that's cool.
I figured it keeps it out of the way. If I have to add crap here, then I can, you know.
Okay, so how many generators do you got here? What is this? You got 1, 2, 4 rods. So that's 4. These are 4 fuel things. And there's what?
4 chambers and then 3, 6, 9, 12 generators.
Now, when you say 3, 6, 9, 12, I'm trying to see where you're talking about. So there's 1, 2, 3 in the front. 4 in the front.
It's basically just alternating. So I got a triple here on the very bottom, and then on top is the chamber.
Right.
So then it just
got a triple
literally
up here.
flips over for the next row, and then same thing back to the first row, and
so you have 12.
Yeah.
12 generators. Running 4 rods.
Yep.
All right. And that keeps up with how many thrusters do you got on this thing?
I think it's 30.
30 box thrusters, or there's triangles on there too?
Correct, 30 box.
Oh, you put triangles up in the corners for maneuvering.
And
and on the side.
It's actually not like it's not running full out for the 4.
And how does your cooling work?
I've got the 4 rads, 2 top, 2 bottom.
Right.
And then I literally just put that little cooling crap here in.
It's here in the front.
I had 3, but I lost one on the trip.
Okay. And what is this? Is this a charging rack for them?
That's correct, yeah. So you just boop. So swap it over. If it goes in there.
How long does it take to charge up like that? Then?
Come on, stupid thing. Get in there. There.
There you go. How long
Not
does it
long.
take for it to charge up?
Not long at all. Like, I just put this on as like extra, you know, in case I'm mining, trying to run the generators full bore.
Okay,
But-
and then you got ports here. What do these hinges do? Is that a hinge? What is that?
Okay, go stand by the seats or in front of the seats.
Yeah,
Right there. Okay. Ready?
yeah. What the fuck?
And there's
These
one
are
on the other
spares?
side. Yeah, that's my spare rods.
Oh, nice. That's pretty true. And you even got spare control things down. You can put more buttons down there and shit.
You know what? Honestly, I had my controls split up, like my yaw roll
Yeah.
and all that. But for whatever reason, with the two seats, the one set of controls were accessed from the one chair, and then the other set were from the other chair. I was like, "What the fuck?"
So is
is
it the
going on?
closest chair to the controls, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, I don't understand.
All right, cool.
So I just did that, and problem solved.
Got up here, you got radiation rate, fuel chamber unit rate, stored battery power, propellant, generator unit rate, fuel chamber fuel, ISAN, which is loss of signal.
I got doors in the front for my laser mining stuff.
Doors in front. So hold on, wait, let me get.
If you just walk straight out the door.
Oh, how does that work? Does that work well?
I haven't really tried it much on, like, out of the safe zone.
Yeah.
Seems to be not bad. And I got the, am I gonna hit it anything? Okay, watch out, I'll turn it on.
Pretty good
Got them
pinpoint.
turned
20
to
meters.
pinpoint.
Is that 20 meters out?
I think that's 10, isn't it?
No, it's more than 10.
Is it?
Here, kill it for a sec. Let me look at them.
Okay.
Let me see what they're set to. Oh, they are set to 10. Wow. It is 10.
Got them
Crazy.
like 12 centimeters back off the front, so it's as far as I can get them out, you know.
Yeah, because you need the door to close.
Yeah.
And you can also close it up and not get damaged while you're traveling. Depending, you'll get a hit in the panel, but not the laser. Like I just lost one of my lasers on my run coming back.
Yeah. And same thing, like with the steel and everything around it. Hopefully.
Yeah, of course, everything's hopefully.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, this is quite the setup. But like, how many batteries you got in this thing?
I think I have 20 in there.
And that's the whole ship.
Well, and then the upper side here is where I got all my fuel tanks and the ISAN, and I think that's it up there.
Is there a hatch up there to open up that?
No, that's just literally,
Sealed up.
yeah. Put
Yeah.
three larges in there, and that's it. Didn't plan on messing with it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're,
I like it.
They're simple.
Yeah, well, you say simple, but fucking, I would just tear my hair out trying to build something that worked.
You know what? It's just one thing at a time, you know? Like, originally when I started this thing, like, you saw how I have the two, I should open that up. The 2 layers of,
Eventually,
lasers
I will do a
and
stream
the,
where I
you know,
showcase
collector and
what everyone has
sensor.
built and
Yeah.
done.
Originally, like, the frame that the laser, or like one of those frames,
Yeah.
I was trying to have that on sliders, so it would literally pop straight
Who
up.
knows? Maybe I fly
Right.
And then I had my seat further back in the,
back to that
in the
station.
you know, ship.
Might even show it
So then it would
today.
literally pop up with like a little sight on it, so that, you know, you could like look straight down the lasers and laser
Yeah,
shit.
Steam.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
But you know, the whole durability garbage and whatnot didn't work.
It takes. You're reading up on lasers on my trip back from down mining, and it takes 6 generators to keep up with one laser.
Really?
Yep. To run at full bore.
No.
Because each generator tier 2 does 1,000 ticks or 1,000 energy per second,
Okay.
And a laser is 6,000 energy per second is what it burns. But then if you have to have an extra one to run a collector too, because the collector is 1,000. I think the collector uses 1,000 energy a second as well.
Yeah.
So you say 7 generators for one mining laser and a collector. So I'm just thinking about redoing mine now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking.
Come take a look. I modified the front of this. If you come look at it,
Right
it's upside
there.
down to us, but see, it's got 4 lasers on it and 2 collectors. Oh, and I lost a collector too. Oh, I lost a collector and a laser on this side. So this was a collector in the middle, and that's a laser. But and these are all pitched into the same point.
Gotcha.
But it's a little bit overkill too, I think. But whatever. And then there's my obstacle avoidance, which is these RF things.
The white, black things.
Yeah, the white and black things are RF that shoot a laser a kilometer ahead, and if a rock gets in it, it goes left or right or up or down until it's gone. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, cool.
Cool. I gotta jump off. Kids
Yep.
waiting on me.
Catch you later.
All right. Later.
Not Roman. Shit.
I might just take the run back to sell this stuff. Actually gonna see what I can make here. Make here. I need 100. So I need 500. 500 electrical. Ship modules. Cockpit. Bastion. Fury. Nope. Yeah. Get to that easy. So I can get to this.
Um, Garnet. Imagine if I had used my mining lasers on all of this.
May not need.
What would that have been a waste? Plutonium. Sure. First to check that one. Really? Bastion. Oh, come on. Well, this gives you also a good indication on why the materials are so expensive. Because they are really not common. It looks like Bastion, but yep, Bastion. Just want to make sure. Carnite. Guess Bastion. Surprises me that I see rarely Arcanium. That seems to be some. And I was talking about the one down there. This shall be Bastion. Bastion. Where was it? Was it this one? I don't think at least. There's one where I saw green or blackish bastion. I should have gone for it when I saw it, but well, it is what it is. Let me see where's essentially the place where I need to go.
What the fuck? I don't know.
What's that bastion? Germany. Decent side asteroid.
What's going on with this thing?
So let's see. That one can drop. That one too. That one too. There you go. A few more of those asteroids and we're full. the wrong stuff. And the wrong stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Right click on or delete. Yeah, I know. That's not always as fast as throwing it out of your inventory and just into space. And I don't give a shit if someone else has a collision with those ore pieces or those blocks. If I have to do an entire inventory with deletion, then yeah, that's a different story. Bastion? Okay, not interested. Not coming all this way out here for granite. I refuse. So more carnage and shizzle. Yeah, that seems a little bit far. Okay, maybe. No, there's him. You guys past him. Not carnage. Give me one more big rock of plutonium, please. Fahrenheit. Yep. And so this be best team, I guess.
Whatever.
Two 41. 71. Dun, 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 dun. Bastion. Bastion. I think I will do a break, as in I will fly back. Am I? So deep in space, I probably don't get found anyways here. Let's park myself somewhere in a cloud. Yeah. Sonic. So let me check. Is it deeper? Yes, that's let's go to the next cloud. Hopefully that one is a little bit bigger. So I think this will do. Just having a quick check. Yeah, no one will find me here. So that being said, I'm going to give the stream forward. Let's see. Anyone online that I support? And yeah, there is. So yeah, I want to thank everyone that has been here watching me. If you like my content, please leave a follow. And I will be doing Starbase almost 4 days a week, sometimes 5. And one day there will be 7 days to die. Thank you everyone, and till next time. Let's set in the raid. Great guy.
Oh yeah.
And thank you for the follow, algorithm. Till next time, and say hi to a quality and more great guy streaming that truckers game that you have seen pop up in my screen non-stop. But yeah, thank you.
Nibby, what up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. We be convoying. Got a whole group of boys in here. Euclidean Mind, you know who he is. We got Steel Argus, Steelheart Dynasty. We got Marcy 1984, Flapjack Pack, and soon to be Seven Seals. Welcome, guys. I know who you are. I had a stream up the whole time. Aww. Lurking with love. Love it. how was your stream today? Did you have a good time? Wait, this isn't where I want to be. Right here.
Construction at 484.
Damn, I'm gonna check
Grabbing
for
coffee?
jackpot and it's fucking depressing.
Yeah, check this shit out, Corey. I got the parking brake's yellow, so it's chroma keying it up, but push to start on the truck, baby. Yeah, I got the parking brake and the engine on that phone. I got my sleep and my gas on this phone. I got my GPS on this tablet. So I'm all set up with the dash. I think once I get the wheel, then I'll put a camera on this stuff for you guys so you can see it all. That's what she said. How do you do GPS? It's on the sim dashboard. The only thing it doesn't have is your job. So like that red line isn't there, but the map is live updated and it moves when you move. So it's nice for spotting, you know, gas stations and rest stops and stuff like that. I have it a little more zoomed out than the one I do in game, and also just adds to the immersion to have it moving around. And
So,